Hello everyone, my name is Ace, and welcome to another video. For this video I'm taking a look at this year's Minecraft mob vote. I'm actually a big fan of the game Minecraft, so when I saw this year's mob vote, I wanted to express my thoughts and opinion with some minor suggestions. So I hope you enjoy the video. With that out of the way, let's get started. The crab is the first mob to be revealed in the mob vote. In the video we are told where the crab spawns, what the crab drops, and what the item does. It is explained that the claw would have a feature in the game where it will increase the distance of the player to place blocks, so it is great for building. This idea is nice and really unique, but in my mind there could be more to it, and as such, why not also increase the distance to weapons? It is possible a melee weapon's range could be increased while using the claw, for example a sword. This is perfect for cases when you have to fight a mob up close without the use of say a bow. In some cases, for example pushing back a creeper before it explodes. Now I will explain features that are all based on my own opinion. I believe the crab has potential for even more drops and features that should be added to the game if it wins the vote. Firstly, the crab is most closely based on the Calanex sapidus, or the blue crab, which in the real world are quite edible and tasty, so already the crab should have a drop for the player to eat. It has been a while since Minecraft introduced a new source of food, so the crab dropping raw crab meat is always a nice welcoming addition for a new food source. Secondly, the crab could come in multiple different colors, but this decision will come from Mojang's research, since there are colored crabs that are inedible. Finally, I believe the crab should dance similar to how the parrot and the LA dance when near a jukebox. This will add a fun little quirk to the crab, which is always nice to see. The crab is a strong contender for this year's mob vote, but now I will look at the second mob. Stay tuned. The second mob to be introduced in this year's mob vote is the armadillo. We can watch the armadillo be in its shell in the video and dropping a new item simply known as a new acute, which functions as a new recipe to create armor for dogs. The turtle in Minecraft has a similar function of dropping acute when a baby turtle grows up to be an adult. But what will happen is most likely the armadillo will shed its shell over a period of time, which drops the new acute item. So I don't believe you have to kill the armadillo in order to obtain the item. Not like you can harm these mobs. If I had to guess, the armadillo will be shy and will hide in its shell if provoked, and I believe its defenses will increase because of the shell, similar to how an enemy the shulkers work. So the new acute item is used to craft armor for your dogs, so that enemy mobs don't hurt them as much. The dog armor is a fan favorite to be added among fans of Minecraft, and I would like to see my dog be protected, isn't that right? Good boy. But you still have to be careful with lava, creepers, and even accidentally hurting your own dog in a rough situation. I would like to come up with other features for the armadillo, but to be honest I don't have any ideas, so I came up with some predictions. The dog armor would be similar to horse armor, being there will be a leather, iron, gold, and diamond, which you may craft, which I would assume it will have durability, which will break over time. I didn't put netherite, because upgrading to a netherite armor is already hard enough and expensive, but again that's just my opinion. And finally, maybe the armor could have its own new enchantments for your dog, and it will still use the enchantments that we already have in the game. That would be a unique concept to have. And so, the armadillo is again another strong contender for this year's mob vote, which now comes to the third and final mob in the mob vote. Stay tuned.
Oh my god!
Anyways, the third and final mob that will be added to this year's mob vote is the penguin. We are shown and told just about everything that we need to know about the penguins in terms of features. The video explains that a penguin will help you travel faster if you are in a boat, and they have different characteristics. This depends on the land and the sea. I have to be honest with you all and say that penguins are actually my number one pick for what animals I would like to see most in Minecraft, next to raccoons and grizzly bears. Anyhow, after watching the video and getting a better understanding of what the penguin does, I must admit I'm underwhelmed and a bit disappointed. For as much as I really want penguins to be in the game, the feature that it provides is a bit similar to the effect known as dolphin's grace, which is what dolphins provide when swimming. So I can only assume that rowing a boat near penguins will give off a similar effect that will allow the player to row faster. I can sort of see this being useful by using a boat/raft that is holding a chest. This will make the trip faster if you are trying to go back and forth with valuables and resources. And as for what I could improve on the penguins, there isn't anything that I could think of, and I can only theorize that the baby mentioned in the video will be similar to baby turtles. This means that the penguins will lay eggs and in a matter of time hatch into a baby penguin. Maybe the penguins could do something special on ice, since we never really get to hear what happens when they are standing on ice, only that the penguins are clumsy on land. So having ice for the penguins to slide around in will be a fun quirky addition. That's really all I have to say to the penguin, the final mob to be shown to compete, and I must say these trios of mobs are not bad at all. Now let's get down to the final portion of the video. So that was all the mobs shown off for the mob vote, and I talked about my thoughts and opinion, and I have to be honest, I really want all 3 of these mobs to be in the game. They are all unique and really good. But alas, only one could win. Everyone can choose whichever mob they want, so we'll just have to wait and see who will win. And that brings me to the end of the video. What do you think of the mobs? Which would you vote? What features will you add for the mobs? And if you have not done so, please like and subscribe. And thank you all for watching this video. Bye bye.